Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject and title is belief. Belief. And I'm going to dedicate this video to my new two business partners, Rosina and KC. So I had to jump off a Zoom with them to do this video. So we'll start that just in a little bit. I want to welcome you all here. Hi, Eric. Hi, Bill. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hi, Dustin. There's Rosina. Hello. Hi, Jody. How are you? Hi, Jim. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Corky. Craig Jackman in the house. Thank you so much, Craig, for all you do. Just amazing. Hey, Chris. How are you? John Tier, Kai, Peter, Peter from Ireland, Ireland. And so, hi, Mike. How are you doing? Great to see all the IC, the inner circle members here. We had an incredible breakthrough yesterday. And so there's my son, Matthew, and we're a minute in, so we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is Believe. Believe. And I want to dedicate this to my two new business partners, Rosina and also Casey. I had to jump off a Zoom to jump on here. And so thank you very much. They gave me the title. So that's why I'm dedicating it to them. So one of the subjects about belief that I just immediately know is we only will do a level of performance or a level of who we are and what we do based off our belief. Based off our belief. So where do you get belief from? Another word is faith, speak of things that are not as if they are. But where I get belief is, believe it or not, from the inspiration of watching other people. Casey's a chef. You know what I mean? I'm sure that he got inspired by watching other people do incredible things with food and make it, just not only incredible presentation, but taste. And then Rosina, she's a small business owner, has a t-shirt shop. And so if other people are making money by printing things on t-shirts and other things, then why can't she? So that's how I became a mechanic. I remember when I was super, 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 super young, and I'm talking 9, 10 years old, the neighbor next to us had a three-stall garage. And the two sons that were older than me, quite a bit older than me, they built cars. And so I know a lot of people may hang out and play and do all kinds of stuff. I hung out in a garage. Now, I started out at the bottom. I'm sweeping floors. I'm doing it for nothing. I'm washing parts and cleaning parts. Had to learn how to do that. But then they took me to the the racetrack where they raced their cars. And so I constantly had this belief that if they could do it, I could do it. They just learned a skill and were more knowledgeable and had more wisdom than me. So then I just simply watched them do things, put engines together, how they, did the transmission, how they did the rear end of the car, how they did an alignment. And I watched other people do it, and that's where I got my belief. So of course I seen the results that they got at the racetrack, and I'm going, one day I would love to build a race car, and then I would love to race that race car. Well, I did. So I actually built a race car before I got my driver's license. And then when I turned 16, I had to get my guardian at that time to sign a piece of paper to allow me to race at the age of 16. And my first race was a V8 Vega. I put a Corvette motor in a little Vega and went out there and raced at the Glendive quarter mile racetrack. That's what got me into it. So my point is with you is you have certain beliefs and things that you're confident in, and how you can raise your belief in what you're doing is find other people that are not telling you they're documented. See, a lot of people will tell you they're documented and they tell you that they can do stuff. But if they're not willing to show you, what they're doing, then why would you listen to them? If they wouldn't show you who they've helped, right? So when I got involved and got hurt as a mechanic, and now I meet someone like my mentor, and people like Jeff Roberti and Bill Gould and these other people that they were like me, but they were making crazy money. Now, I know 60 grand a month sounds crazy. It even sounds crazy today, 36 years later. But I had the belief that if he would just teach me what he knows, that could I possibly make 10% of what his income is? So if people were making 10% of the income I currently make, they'd be making eight to $10,000 a month. And so I always believed that if other people were doing it and would show me documentation that they were doing it, but then I learned to find another mentor. But my mentor taught me this to begin with. He didn't talk about his personal stories. He talked about the personal stories that he helped. So I've helped 67 people that have reached out to me and give me acknowledgement that I was the one that taught them to make over $1 million in commissions. Now, I know there's a lot more out there. This is just the people that said, hey, and 9 of those are people that actually own their own marketing company now and other companies. So their ripple effect is helped not only thousands, but tens of thousands of people get a full-time income, no longer getting a job, and millions of people that have received an extra payday. So you got to look at what other people doing. And I'll give you a neat example. If you see anyone that's in any kind of athletics or a professional actor or a professional singer, you'll always notice that they'll say, wow, you just pulled off this incredible thing. And they go, Dolly Parton. What? I seen that what Dolly Parton has done, how much money she's made. Do you guys know that she has I forget how many, but like over 10 Guinness Book of World Records? That she's had a number one song on some list for like 40 years. I mean, just, people hear about these people and they don't understand, right? But if you see a girl that is a gymnastics and she says, oh my God, do you remember so and so? My mom and dad and I watched the Olympics. We seen this girl win a gold medal. So I wanted to be a gymnast. You see this with basketball players, Kobe Bryant, he, not only did they live in Italy, but his father would bring home videotapes of games so he could watch Magic Johnson. So he could watch Michael Jordan, so he could watch Larry Bird, so we get inspired by watching other people and we believe, well, you might not want to believe that you can be good as them or better than them, but I definitely think that you could learn to believe that you could do a portion of what they do. Right. So when I met my mentor and seeing that he was making $62,000 a month, then I also learned that he had taught other people. He had pictures of him next to them holding the check that they had earned. And I'm going, well, if he's showing these people how to do it, and they were, restaurant, I worked as a waitress in a restaurant. I sold beepers. I sold pots and pans. I worked at a preschool. When all of a sudden I seen him talking about other people, then I went, man, if they can do it, I can do it. So we always do our actions based on our belief and our imagination that if someone else did it, so can I. So I want you to really check yourself to say, where's my belief? And I mean belief in everything. There are people that I know that are going to watch this video live or recorded that you don't have a belief in what you're doing because you're not telling the world about it. Example is if you really truly believe that making money online using Zoom, using social media, using Facebook, if you knew that you could connect with other strangers that are looking to make extra money for them and their family, if you believe that you can do that, you would do that. But people that procrastinate, that don't do that, don't have their belief where it needs to be. Their faith is not there. So I'll give you an example. Maybe it's just the name of the industry. Maybe it's just a blanket thing. Well, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a people person. I'm introverted. I no, I really can't get that excited. Me, I'm dyslexic. So as soon as there was the internet, I remember immediately going on the internet and putting in successful people that are dyslexic. And when all of a sudden there was a guy that built LA Cellular. Now get this. Him and his brother worked for AT&T and T, and they invented the cell phone. Are you guys listening to me? They invented the cell phone. They took it to AT&T and AT&T said, you know, people are not interested in paying that much money for a cell phone when they can use a normal phone or a phone booth. So what they did is they started LA Cellular and just went after the LA market. They become so big that the technology they learned from AT&T that AT&T ended up having to buy them for billions of dollars. Now, why do I know this success story? I know this success story because I need those inspirations to go, wow, I found out that story because those guys, one of the brothers that was the head engineer, which I ended up being an automotive engineer, he was dyslexic. So see, he can't read and spell, he can't, write a book, but the guy definitely understands numbers, understands science. See, so not good at one thing, good at another. So as soon as I started figuring out that a lot of successful people, help millions of people by being dyslexic, I now look at that as a superpower. So whatever thing that you think is holding you back, you just got to go, wow. I wonder if there's ever been someone that was sexually abused that then became successful. Oprah? You start finding out all these people that had similar things with me. It was like I was taken away from my mom and dad. So, was there any orphans? Was there any people that grew up in foster care that became successful? Oh my God, yes. So, isn't it amazing that you can find success stories and their success stories inspire me? And when they inspire me, then my belief goes up. When my belief goes up, then I'm confident enough to go into action. And when I start going to action, then I get results. And when I get results, then guess what? Then I get more confident. My belief goes higher. And I don't know how. I truly listen, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how that if you don't find someone that inspires you in what you want to do, uh, a lot of people know because I'm making this public. This is on YouTube, right? I started researching and trying to find people that with their voice, with their story, with their history on how they could impact people and not only generate a lot of cash flow for giving to things that they love. And when I found out that people were making stupid money on YouTube, I went, I need to find a person that's making stupid money on YouTube, but I also got to find a person that has helped other people make stupid money on YouTube. So I know a voice, so I immediately found somebody. Then I found out that that person was teaching some of the biggest names out there, like a Tony Robbins or a Grant Cardone. You know what I mean? A Gary Vaynerchuk, a Brendan Burchard. So now all these names of people that I see that have millions of subscribers, billions of views, not millions, billions of views. Their videos have 20, 30 million views. I'm going, you know what? I don't have to be number one on YouTube, but I can definitely do a percentage of what they're doing. So if they're making $100 million on YouTube, can I figure out how to make 10 million on YouTube? So they see that's where you got to find your belief. You got to find your belief because if you find your belief, then consistently learn from them and follow them. And you can reach out to them. A lot of people don't think that you can do this, but you can reach out to people that are successful in what you want to do. And it's better to learn from others' mistakes instead of your own mistakes, right? So ask yourself, do I believe in sales? See, now we know salespeople make money and we know salespeople make a lot of money. I had to switch that because I don't like sales. So then I found somebody that said, you know what? You don't have to be a salesperson. You can actually show people a business model where they can make income, supplement their income, and then you can do that. Melody, thank you so much. I love you. That's a super chatter. And what a super chatter is, you see the dollar sign in the square below, is during my YouTube lives. If people give me super chats, then what I do is I give that money to children in need. So Melody, thank you so much. I love you being a super chatter. If you guys think this video is giving you any love or any excitement or belief, which the title is, be a super chatter. I'm giving the money to children. So all of it too. And so, but going back to belief is just a major thing. When I first jumped on YouTube, I thought all the things that you shouldn't think, right? Is anyone going to watch my videos? Am I going to get, haters out there? Am I going to find trolls? And, what do I look like? What do I sound like? Is my videos see all this stuff? I mean, I should have been building YouTube years ago. But instead of beating myself up, how about if I just learn now and apply myself now with the new information that I'm learning? So it's always great to find someone that's already done that and then reach out to people that inspire you and say, listen, do you got something that I can learn from? What I love about YouTube today is that now people know that YouTube is a channel. Remember when you were young and people would say, turn the channel on a television set? And when you turned the channel to what the channel you were there, it was to watch a show. Let's turn the channel to 3 and watch this show. It's time for you to raise your voice and get your own channel and your own show. And do it when you know that it's time, right? Bill, thank you so much. I love you, brother. You're amazing. Another super chatter. And so I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Ask yourself, okay, faith, a belief. Do I believe in offering something of value? See, because people complicate everything. I'm glad I'm a simple person. So it's easy to earn income and earn residual income and earn money on leverage if you're providing value. Is your voice and your message valuable to other people? And the answer is yes, whether you believe it or not, right? So now you go out and start sharing your voice because all you need to do is find a need and fill it. Do you think there's a bunch of people in the world today that need to find a way to supplement their income? Yes. Yes. I don't have to train them. I don't have to put the tech together. I don't have to do any of this. See, YouTube did this for me. So when Melody and Bill became super chatters, so I can give money to charity to orphans, they created YouTube. They created the e-commerce. They created the button. All I got to do is go on there and be believable and come from my heart and say, hey, if I did it, you can do it. So find out what things in your mind that you don't have the belief in. Then find people that are doing those things that have that belief and allow their faith and their belief to carry you. Get them to feel into you and say, listen, man, this is simple. If I did it, you can do it. Just like I taught people to walk, just like I taught people to talk. I taught my son how to read, Matthew. He's one of the best readers and well-read people I know. I'm dyslexic. I found a book, 101 lessons, and I sat down with my son and showed my son how to read, even though I have difficulty reading. So That's on belief. Again, Rosina, thank you so much for giving me the title, and KC. And again, Randy, thank you so much for being a super chatter. I love you and appreciate you so, so much. And again, Bill and each and every one of you. I love and appreciate you. Do me a huge favor, share this video with other people that you believe need more belief and want to figure out how to get it. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. My mentors did that for me, and I want to do it for you. If I can do it, you can do it. Love and appreciate you. So thank you, Rosina. Thank you, Melody, Craig, Randy. I see Eric in here, Jerome, Jody. Let me see who else. I just want to talk to a few, mention a few. If I missed your name, I apologize. Arthur. Thank you guys, Linda. I love and appreciate you, Jamie, and KC Brown. Thank you, Kamal. Love and appreciate you guys. See you on the next video. Bye for now. Talk to you soon.